everyone, you're welcome to Kharis Tutorials. I am excited today, and that's because we just launched our Ankara fabric print store on Instagram at Kharis Closet. We have different prints available for you, and all my tutorials from this moment I'll be using the same Ankara fabric, and it is going to be available for you at Kharis Closet. So do not forget to follow us. Number 2 is because of my style, which is asymmetric padded dress, and the sleeve as well is bishop sleeve, one of my favorite sleeves. Now I use 3 yards of this Ankara print, and our basic measurements are what we're going to be needing, which are the full length of the dress, the shoulder, and the sleeve length and the round sleeve. So let's move to the cutting table. Welcome back. I'm so excited today. First, because of the style we're going to be making, and secondly, because of this Ankara print. I am going to be working with 2.5 yards of fabric. You can use 2 yards, you can use 3 yards to cut out the main bodies. Now here is my 2.5 yards. And I will cut it out first. Okay. Now I am going to fold the whole of my 2 yards into 2. So here is my 2.5 yards, which I have folded. And I am going to measure the length of my dress. It's 34 inches. I'll be adding extra 2 inches to make it 36 inches. So here is my 36 inches. Okay, so that now we have front and back. Also, I am going to fold this again, so meaning it is folded into 4. Now if you like, you can go with the measurement of your choice. You can use 2 yards, 3 yards, 3.5, or even 4 yards. Now I am going to measure the shoulder. So the shoulder divided by 2 is 7 inches. Here is my 7 inches. Then I am going to give it extra allowance, and I will be working with another allowance of 7 inches. Here is my basic shoulder, and I added extra 7 inches. Now to measure the armhole, so I'll be taking it from here. Armhole is 8.5 inches and 9 inches if you're working with a big size. So now to carve out the armhole, we do not need anybody's measurements at this point. Now the midpoint first to get is 4.25. Then I am coming in by 0.5 and cutting my armhole. You come up here with 1 inch, and if you can carve it out, just do that. If you have your curve set, you can do that, use that as well. Now we're going to take the neckline, the desired neckline. Now I am going to be taking that from here. This is my 7 inches. So from the middle, I'll be working with the width of 5 inches. Here is my 5 inches, and I'll be working with the depth. Depth now depends on how you want to bring it down. If you want it to come down as much as possible, you can go with your desired measurements. But for me, I'll be going with 4 inches. So here is my neckline, and I am going to cut it out just like this. Alright, now I will open it up, and this is what we have. So after opening, you have to choose the part which you want your monostrap to go, either to the left or to the right hand side. So I want mine at the left hand side, and I am going to be working on the right hand side for now. So if you want yours at the right hand side, it means whatever I'm doing here, you'll be doing that on the left hand side. Now this is the shoulder part, the remaining fabric on the shoulder, and you can decide to go with the measurement of your choice depending on how wide you want it. I'm taking 5 from this shoulder point. I am taking 5 inches so that after folding it will return back to 4 inches because I'm going to fold this part. Alright, now that I have 5 inches, my shoulder slant of 1 inch, so it goes like this. I am going to slant for the shoulder slope. Then here now on this armhole, we need to take the round armhole, that's the round arm, the upper arm, and that is where the sleeve is going to where we're going to fix our sleeve. So for me, after taking, it is 18 inches, and 18 inches gives us, because it's folded into 2, that is 9 inches. So I'm going to take the 9 inches. This is my 9 inches plus allowance half an inch. So this is my 9 inches, the round armhole. You can see it is 9 inches at this point, and I added my allowance of half an inch. So from this point now, I am going to slant to the base of my dress, and I'll cut just like this. You can use your ruler at this point to mark it out. Then I am going to cut. Now from our 5 inches, remember we took the depth of 4 inches, so I'm going to maintain that 4 inches. If you still want it to come down than that, more than this, you can do that. So here is my 4 inches, which is the depth that we took on the neckline, 4 inches. And on this part of my dress, I am going to decide how low I want my monostrap. Here is the part which will have the off shoulder. So for me, I am going with 5 inches, so that by the time I'm done folding, it will go back to 6 inches. If you want to make it 6 inches, so that after folding it goes back to like 7 inches, it is your choice. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to curve out. Here is our neckline. Now you can see I am maintaining the 4 inches, then the round neck, so that from here I can then connect to whatever measurements you have marked out on this point. You connect it like that to cut. So to cut now, I am going to start my cutting like this. I'm sure we've seen this, alright? Okay, so the measurement that we took here, that we measured out, sorry, I am going to be taking it out as well on this part. So the measurement that we took out from here, this is the fabric. The measurement that we cut out, for me it is 2.5 inches that is left, 2.5 inches. So I am going to do the same on this side. I'll measure the 2.5 inches then slant to the edge, the base of my dress, just the same thing we did on the right hand side. I'm doing the same on this left hand side and cut. Now this is what we have. What I'm going to be doing from here is, first I'll join the sides, then I'll also join the shoulder. Now let's move to the sleeve. Now to cut out the sleeve, it's just a basic sleeve, but I'm going to explain. First, I folded basic sleeve. Round sleeve, that's the upper arm, is 11 inches. Divided by 2 is 5, plus 2 divided by 2 is 5.5 inches, plus 2 inches gives 7.5 inches. So here is my 7.5 inches, which I have folded. Now because it's a bishop sleeve, my total length is 22 inches actually, and the curve, that's the band part, is 3 inches. Now in total, that means the basic sleeve I'll be cutting should be 19, while the band 3 inches to complete my sleeve. But here I am making the sleeve 22 inches so that it will puff out. So the 7.5 inches is what I folded, and here 4 inches. If you want, you can just maintain the straight line, then we carve out this part, that's the arm size for the armhole on the dress. Let me quickly take us through that to get the midpoint. Here is 8.5, the midpoint is 4.25, so I can easily carve it out and make sure I bring it down, touching the at the midpoint before I connect to my 4 inches. So like I said, if you want it straight down, you can do that, and if you still want to reduce it, it's all your choice. So for me, I'll just take half an inch. You can take 1 inch if you want, and then you connect to your 4 inches and cut. But wait, have you checked out Kharis closet on Instagram? We have different prints. Also, this print is available at Kharis closet, so you can check it out for more Ankara prints. So like I said, here we are just going to I have my sleeve now, which means in total we have used 3 yards of Ankara. It is Ankara fabric, and we have used 3 yards in total. So here is the sleeve. I'm trimming out this edge. To cut the band, we are going to work with the wrist measurement. For me, yes, this beautiful dress is for me, and the wrist measurement is 7 inches, but I added to it, I cut out 9 inches, and it is folded. You have to fold into 2, then you measure the length plus your seam allowance. So folded into 2, here I have 3.5 inches. The half inch is meant for my sewing, which is going to be at the base of the sleeve, just like this. Like this. Okay, so we move to the belt. To cut out your belt, you can use the little parts, the remaining parts from the gown. That's what I'm using. So I am just going to fold into 2, and you can have your desired choice of width for your belt, and the length also you can cut the measurement you want. So here is a simple trick. And my belt is ready. So let's join the dress, then I'll come back to show us what next. So this is our dress. What I am going to do next, on the right hand side or either the left hand, I'm going to attach my sleeve, and on the off shoulder parts, I am going to trim it out since it's an off shoulder sleeve. One of the sleeves maintain our basic sleeve, which is for this side, while the other, which is the off shoulder sleeve, is going to be an off shoulder sleeve as well. So you can go down as much as you want. You can go down, it depends on your choice. If you want it coming down low as much as possible, you can do that. So this is the off shoulder sleeve now, which I'm going to attach to this point. Then the next thing is to fold it round. I'm going to fold it together with this. It goes like that, on the neckline, round to the other end, so that I can pass my tiny elastic to shrink it here at the top. And of course the belt on the waist and for the base. But stop, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, I do not know why you are still waiting. Hit the subscribe right now, click the bell as well. It's going to give you notification each time I upload a new video. So to the base of our dress, we're just going to fold it in, and then you can slay like a queen that you have. Do not forget the print is available at Kharis on Instagram. Till I see you next class, make your beautiful dress and stay cool.